Hi everybody, this is Andrea Friso and today we're going to talk about thermal properties. In our technical data sheets, one of the data which is most interesting is that regarding thermal properties of an alloy. It is a fundamental difference between alloys and metal that metals have a single point of melting, whereas alloys exhibit a point at which the alloy starts melting during the process of temperature increase and ends up its melting at a second point which is higher than the first. These 2 points are called solidus and liquidus and represent a very important characteristic from the point of view of processing the alloy. That is to say, on the base of the liquidus temperature, which is easily found on our technical data sheets, you will decide at what temperature you should process thermally, that is to say, melt and cast your alloy for your daily production. The higher the liquidus temperature, the higher the temperature that will have to be used. Understanding the correct temperature at which to cast is easier when you have the reference of the liquidus temperature. That is to say, on the base of the liquidus temperature, you can add a number which goes between 60 and 120 Celsius degrees in general to understand which is the correct processing temperature for your pieces to be cast. This, of course, depends on the size of the item, on the amount of material that you have, and of course on the kind of alloy which you are casting. The liquidus temperature is also the base for the numbers that we put in the second page of our technical data sheet for the correct processing temperatures of the alloy. That is to say, the metal temperature and, connected to that, the flask temperature. The same principle used for casting is also useful for the preparation of the semi-finished items that are used in mechanical deformation processes. That is to say, if you have a bar to be done by an ingot making system, you may want to raise the temperature of liquidus again from 60 to 100 Celsius degrees, whereas this temperature goes up with more complex processes like wire or continuous casting of tube. So in a continuous casting, you will generally use a slightly higher temperature in order to allow the whole system, that is to say crucible, metal and die below the crucible, to be put at the correct temperature and to have the correct flow during the solidification of your concast item. Anyway, a general guideline over the correct temperatures to be used for our alloys is available on the second page of our technical data sheets, and these are based on our experiences and, of course, on our lab measurements. Thanks a lot for watching this video and see you again at the next Knowledge Bite.